It was an interesting life all the way through. I was actually born in the U.S., so born in Buffalo, but by the time I was 5, my mother had moved us to a little farming community outside of Chatham, so I grew up in Ground Point. I have 3 sisters and a brother, so there were 5 of us growing up on a farm. For high school, it was great because I went to Chatham Kent Secondary School. I met my husband in high school and literally got married right out of high school. So my husband Dwight and I have been married now for 43 years, and we have 2 children, Christopher, who's the oldest, and Stephanie, who is 2 years younger than he is. And between the 2 of them, we now have 5 grandchildren as well. So that's Zoe, Mia, Aiden, little Dwight, and the baby Pierce. My early life was, I was doing a variety of jobs to begin with, so some retail, some restaurant, that kind of thing. But one of the retail jobs that I did at that point really led me to understand how much I really enjoyed design and craft types of things. And at that point, St. Clair College had a craft and design program in Chatham, and so I enrolled in that craft and design program. Absolutely loved it. It gave me such a great basis in so many things, and so then went back out into the work world for several more years till I eventually came upon an opportunity to go back to school one more time. And this time I took the computer literacy program, which was really, really helpful because this was 1993 when I was taking the computer literacy program, and so Windows 95 had not even been developed yet. So most of the world was still very DOS-based. So I was learning, WordPerfect and Lotus 123, which was the Excel spreadsheet program of the day. Coming to this job was really quite fortuitous in many ways. I had been looking for full-time work. As I said, I had been working 2 positions and really wanted to have one job at that point. A friend of mine had seen the posting in the London Free Press and brought it to me and said, "You need to apply for this position." And I looked at it and said, "I don't think I'm qualified." And she said, "No, trust me, you need to apply for this position." So I took her at her word, and that was in 2001, and I've been here for 14 years now. Ronald McDonald House of Southwestern Ontario, the purpose is to provide families with a home away from home when they're faced with the serious illness or injury of a child. When their life's been turned upside down, we're here to try to stabilize that a little bit by giving them a place to stay. We really tried to take everything that's in your home and have it here and available for you, so that really what you can do as a parent is spend that time concentrating on supporting your child and helping your child to get better as quickly as possible. It's such a magnificent facility, Ronald McDonald's House. I mean, we have a kitchen that most people would really envy. Then there's a very large dining room. We have volunteer groups who come in almost every night of the week and prepare dinners for the families so that they're supported and nourished. Then there's common areas that are like living rooms where you can just hang out and watch TV or entertain guests that you may invite over. There's teen and games room where there's a pool table and a foosball table and a Wii and an Xbox and whatever the latest trendy type of thing is for video gaming. There's a multi-purpose room for crafts and those types of things. There's a movie room for where we have movies 3 or 4 times a week. And then the guest bedrooms will comfortably sleep up to 5 people. And then they have access and they can come and go throughout the day and night as they need to. And we're only 165 steps from our front door to the front door of the hospital. One of the things that St. Clair College really did for me was to really add to my well-roundedness, and I think that it really did a lot to help me get to this point of really rounding out my abilities. It's really important to get as many experiences as you can, and this would be one of those experiences, to really start thinking about giving back to your community as soon as you can and not wait until you have time. But all of those experiences together are going to add up, and they're going to make you the impactful person that you are. So start taking advantages of those opportunities. It's so funny because my granddaughter, we were telling her about it on Sunday when she was over, and she's going, "Is there a celebration?" And we said yes. She goes, "Great, I'll be your +1." It's like my husband kept saying, but he kept trying to impress upon her all the other reasons why she should be excited about it. And he's going, she should be, "Yeah, but I'll be your +1," because she just wants to get dressed up and go to the event. So when I got the phone call to say that I was being chosen as one of the alumni of distinction, I was quite surprised, quite humbled. I'm still sitting there going, why me? But really, really proud as well. Partially, I'm proud because I want to be able to impart to my grandchildren how important education is, and a college education is a valuable, valuable tool in your arsenal of being able to go out and face the work world and to develop to being all of who you can be.